There are two main categories of photographers: amateurs and professionals. Of course, there are many specialties: wedding, glamour, nature, videographers, commercial, and so on. The difference between an amateur and a professional is money, M-O-N-E-Y, and not skill. The amateur is never paid for the work, not legitimately anyway, and the quote professional end quote gets paid for his or her service and product, and that's it in a nutshell. There are two realities when it comes to photography. Most people, so-called professionals, never, and I repeat, never make enough money in photography to even pay for their equipment. But they don't care because the love of photography far outweighs monetary compensation. They gladly pay their property tax and license fees because of the legitimacy and protection, name registration, and so forth that paying the fees provide. The other reality is that many photographers work under the table. They have a camera, they shoot pictures, get paid, and pay no fees. That's why I am all for the fair tax. The so-called anti-tax movement has become very popular these days, but it is really a sham because it disguises the hatred many people have for their president. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm simply talking about people who simply will not pay their fees or taxes. Besides, the hate political discussion does not belong here, so I'll leave that alone. I suggest that if you're serious about taking pictures, then do these 6 things. Number 1, get educated. How is not as important as what you learn. You can get it from a library or a college. 2, get a license. It is well worth it. The benefits far outweighs the costs involved. Call your city for details. See, I can only use my city as a model, which is 757-385-4515. By the way, my city is a very wealthy city because of attitude. It is business friendly without compromising the quality of life. They were and have been very kind and helpful to me, unlike a neighboring city that will remain nameless. 3, get a good business name. And of course, test it on the internet to make sure that someone else is not using that name already. Mine is not very good because you cannot know what I do from my business name. 4, get the right equipment. This video you're watching was shot with a pocket camera, which is good enough for the internet. Besides, I cannot afford to get a more expensive camera right now. 5, and I think this is probably extremely important, but number 5, get a spouse or significant other that understand and support your passion. Otherwise, it'll never work. Number 6, enjoy yourself to the maximum. Photos are important. Have you noticed that one of the first things to be rescued is the photo album? Okay, about paying taxes. See, I don't mind because I like having well-equipped, highly responsive, well-trained fire department. I like having an educated and responsive police department. I like having access to the most modern libraries in the world. I enjoy our well-maintained parks and our environmentally friendly beaches. I especially love the fact that my kids went to great schools here in Virginia Beach. My car and I enjoy riding on good roads. The fact that my trash is picked up on time and efficiently is highly appreciated. Traveling around the city without having to pay tolls is another great plus for me. I like dealing with educated, efficient, and friendly city employees. I like the fact that our citizens who cannot afford health care have access to a free clinic. I especially like the fact that I'm able to do what I do with the support of my city.